Things are a bit different for now, but the Madison County Health Department wants you to know our clinics are still here to serve you in any way we can during the COVID-19 pandemic. Here are the current clinic days and hours of operation. Some visits can be completed off-site over the phone, so your first step is to call ahead. If you do need to come to the clinic in person, you'll notice we have a new doorbell for your use. One of our friendly staff will acknowledge your presence and we will send someone out to serve you in your vehicle at curbside. If it is determined you need to come into the clinic for some services, we'll have hand sanitizer and a mask waiting for you in the foyer. You must put on a mask and use the hand sanitizer before entering the lobby area. Thank you for helping us ensure your safety and ours while we continue our mission to protect, promote, and improve the health of our community.
I'm Randy at Madison County Live. Be sure to watch our weather radar and forecast every morning at 6:30 Monday through Friday. And we'll post weather updates throughout the weekend. Get notified for all of your good news through our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Just search Madison County Live. While you're there, be sure to hit that follow button right under our cover photo and select See Us First so you can get notified when we put up a new post or video. Thank you for supporting Madison County Live and Good News. We produce, promote, and share happy.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show.
Hey, Colleen, welcome everybody to Madison County Live. What do we have coming on the show tonight, Colleen? What do you have?
Folks, we have some great updates for you from our friend Scott Anderson at Madison County Services. He's going to give you those numbers and the information you need to know for next week, as well as an exciting update from Madison County Schools. You're not going to want to miss that. We have information from Berea College Farm Store. They have some beautiful offerings for you this week. Also, Richmond, Kentucky Parks and Recreation, another great announcement there. And we have a very special guest, Lori Tatum, who is the director of Richmond, Kentucky Tourism, stops by with us. Wonderful information from Lori as well. What about you, Randy?
Hey, you know, Kentucky had a birthday this week. They're 228 years old. Well, I guess that's us. That's us. We're 228 years old, and we wear it well.
Happy birthday, Kentucky.
And we also have information about the US 25 yard sale that's moving their dates. And I have a very important issue to discuss. Do you want salt and pepper on your cantaloupe? What do you like?
Oh, I love it either way.
Think about it. And I'm going to talk about the No Drama Llama. You'll love that segment. It's fantastic. And we wrap it up at the end with what, Colleen?
The Cain fishing report.
Coming up next.
All right, are we ready?
Yes, everybody go get your bait.
Okay, let's roll it.
You're watching Madison County Live.
Hey, Colleen, welcome back, everybody, to Madison County Live. Colleen, tell us a little bit about your week.
You know, Randy, it's been a special week for sure here in Madison County and across the nation. It's been a time of listening and love and reflection and unity. And so I'm sorry, I'm not going to get emotional. I'm going to try very hard not to get emotional, but a time for empathy and to embrace diversity. And so very special time.
Excellent. And you know what? It's never a bad idea to love your neighbor.
That is the best idea.
It's always. Do that every day.
That's the best idea.
That's what I tried to do. And of course, I was raised on that philosophy, and I'm sure a lot of other people were. And
Absolutely.
Because it begins at home. Love your neighbor. They're right next door. It's easy, and they're close by.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Colleen, we have lots of good news going on in Madison County. And guess what? We're going to start it with.
Where?
I don't know. I thought maybe you knew. How about Happy Birthday, Kentucky?
Let's do it. Happy birthday, Kentucky. Tell us about that, Randy.
228 years old. And I think it was June 1st, 1792. Do you know? No, I started to say, do you remember? You're not that old. Do you?
I feel like. Do you see this?
Do you know in what order Kentucky came into this fine union that we have?
Tell us about it, Randy.
They came in as number 15, the 15th state in the union. That was pretty early.
There you go.
So happy birthday, Kentucky.
Happy birthday, Kentucky. And just a little while later, we're going to talk to our Richmond, Kentucky.
Yes, we are. Absolutely. Right.
I'm going to tell you some of the amazing things that we have to celebrate here in Kentucky and Richmond. So we have a very special update from Scott Anderson.
We do.
Food service. They have had a very busy week this week, and wow, just an outstanding month of May. So I have those totals for you and want to tell you about it. This week, Madison County Food Services fed our children and families 55,000.
55,000.
55,000.
That's incredible.
It is. It's absolutely.
You think about thousands, okay? 5,000, 6,000, 20,000, 55,000. That's a lot.
In 1 week. It makes a team for sure.
It does. Big team.
It's been amazing, and we thank Scott and his entire team for continuing to share those numbers with us so we can share that great news with you.
Exactly.
Madison County. Here are the totals for May. Are you ready, Randy?
I'm ready. What are they? I'm writing them down. What are they?
Your total number of breakfasts served, 110,000.
110. Wow.
10,101.
101. Wow.
There you go.
Lunch?
191. I'll send you these, Randy. We're just
Colleen,
telling the.
why don't you just send them to me?
See, this is the time where I'm trying to see. I can send those right over.
We have the technology.
We have the technology, Randy. We have the technology. But this just shows that Randy is on his game. Always do the accurate information.
I want to.
You do. For lunches, 121,899.
And that's for May.
That's for the month of May.
Wow.
So just amazing under some very difficult conditions for sure. Thank you very much to Madison County Food Services for continuing to provide food to the children of Madison County. It's been amazing. We saw earlier this week, I think Madison County Lives flashed it up, but Madison County Food Services supports our local farmers.
Yes, we do. Yep. Yes, they do.
Some broccoli that was harvested this week.
I did see that.
You see that?
Yeah.
So just freshly picked and then boxed and being processed and sent to our family. So it's just.
I love broccoli. Do you like broccoli?
I love.
I can eat it raw.
We eat a lot of broccoli.
I love broccoli.
So there you go. Thank you to Scott Anderson and the entire team.
Fantastic. Hey, you know what? We've been getting lots of inquiries about the U.S. 25-yard sale. When's this happening? When's this going on? Well, we got information. It was supposed to be June. 4th through the 6th, I think, or 4th, 3rd and 4th or something. But it's been changed to October, the 2nd through the 3rd. 2nd and 3rd in October. So they're still going to have it along US 25. So Madison Countyans, be prepared. October 2nd and 3rd, it's the US 25-yard sale.
Very good. And I'm sure we'll have more information.
And we'll have more information about that. So pay attention to Richmond, Kentucky Tourism's website. Visit richmondky.com for all that updated information. And speaking of tourism and Richmond, we have a new inclusive playground coming to Gibson Bay Park. So that's pretty cool. So it's coming soon. Yeah. And so I'm going to put up some pictures of the progress provided by Mason Chambly with Richmond Parks and Recreation. So, and that's going to be really nice. And that's where I do my walk every evening. So I've been watching it gradually progress. So that'll be opening soon. So make sure you like and follow the Richmond Parks and Rec Facebook page.
It's very special for sure.
It is.
And thank you for Mason for sharing those pictures and updates. Speaking of updates, we have another update from Madison County Schools.
Yes, we do.
We do. So the Richmond Career and Technology Center was approved, and it will be underway and coming very soon, coming next year. So
I think, that is January 20.
That is 22? The estimated.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
That's the estimated time. So for those that have asked, that is located at 4 Mile Drive, the corner of 4 Mile and Merchant Drive, next to Coles.
Yep. Nice. And that's a nice looking building too.
It is.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
We're excited to have that here in Richmond, Kentucky.
Right.
So, Randy, a lot of opportunities for families and children, and we love promoting that. Madison County Public Library has opportunities for our children over the summer. One of the things they shared this week, which I thought was very special and very important, they shared books that celebrated diversity.
Right. Yep.
And enabled a conversation regarding racism and empathy.
Sure.
And teaching at a very young age. And so for a list of those books, please visit Madison County Public Library. I think we splashed on our page earlier that we have a really beautiful listing of those books there. Very special to check out for sure.
Absolutely.
They are offering something a little bit different this year. The Outdoor Indoor Children's Summer Art Show. The theme will be Imagine Your Story. And so this year, let me make sure that I get this.
You know,
my screen.
That's okay. Yes. While you're doing that, I need to talk to Ruthie about, if I can do you and I can make some Colleen and Randy sock puppets. And do a little sock puppet show, reading a book.
Well, this summer,
Colleen, what book you reading? I don't know. I don't like that book, Randy. I like that book, Colleen.
And that would be it. That would be the entire plot. I think it would have a short run, Randy.
I think it'd be very popular.
Listen, children this year or this summer are going to imagine their story. Please send a piece of your child's artwork to display inside the library windows. They'll be visited, enjoyed from the street, but they will be protected.
Oh, good. Okay.
Right.
Good.
So this is just a celebration of stories, all kinds. The artwork will be displayed through July, and they are ready to take those pieces now. So for more information, you can call Pat in Berea at 859-986-7112, or David in Richmond, and that's 859-623-6704.
Nice.
So,
and we want to remind everybody that Madison County Library has 2 locations.
that's right.
One in Richmond and one in Berea. So some people forget. They just think there's the one in Richmond, but there's also a branch in Berea too. So
2 fantastic branches.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you. Thank Madison County Public Library
Yes.
for their service.
Right.
Right. Randy also wanted to mention, speaking of fun activities for kids, Stick and Brush Kids Studio, which is located in downtown Richmond, Kentucky, has been putting together art kits throughout this time. And so they have some fan favorites that will be available this week. It's very easy to purchase them. They're going to be doing their clay donuts. So we just had National Donut Day. They're doing their clay donuts.
But you can't eat those clay donuts, right?
You cannot, and they
It'd be like,
them to
it'd be like eating dirt. Right.
Scrumptious, but you can't eat them.
Right.
Friendship bracelets and murals. Their offerings go live every week. So again,
Sweet.
check out Stick and Kids Art Studio.
Just go by and get it. You just go by and get it.
Right.
Nice.
So you set up, there's a curbside delivery time that you come, and they're following all of the guidelines, and then you're able to do these activities with your children at home.
Oh, that's sweet. That's nice. Well, I do want to explain to everyone, like while you were searching for your notes, sometimes if you notice on our show, my light goes off in the background, and it drives Colleen insane. And I forget, it's motion sensor sight. So when I walk into the exclusive, elaborate Madison County Live's remote studio, the lights come on automatic.
Yes.
And sometimes when Randy doesn't move, they go off.
Yes.
So if you see me going,
Yeah.
it's me trying to put the lights back on.
Randy, as I lost my notes, as it did flash off my screen, I could see in my vision you doing that.
I'm trying to like put the light back on. I'm sorry.
That's right. Whenever I see the wave, I know what's happening. I also noticed that you added a bit of decor to your set this week.
Oh.
Would you like to tell our friends about that?
Well, those are 2 of my Telly Awards that I won on some special programming that I did for the city of Lexington. So
Well, those are very
I thought,
nice.
you know what? I want to put them in the shot. They are not Emmys. Emmys look a little different. And
Yes.
these are much less expensive to pay
Yes.
for because, everybody pays for their awards. I don't know if anybody knows that. I mean, yes, you get the award, but you also get billed for the award. So,
Okay.
But anyway, I just thought that was good.
There you go. That's news to me.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yes.
That Emmy will be coming any day now, Randy. And
Yes.
you can add that to your collection.
Wow. What show do we enter? That's the question.
That is the question for sure.
Speaking of guests that we didn't really speak, but I didn't know how to segue into this.
How about award-winning?
Award-winning Lori Tatum. Yes.
We have an award-winning tourism department.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Great segue, Colleen. We talked to Lori Tatum with Richmond Tourism, the director, about things opening up. And we had her on and talked about those things opening up that's coming up. So you want to roll that interview?
I'd love to. Let's hear from Lori.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Madison County Live. We have Richmond Tourism Director with us, Lori Tatum, and she's going to be giving us some updates on openings. Hey Lori.
Hello, gang. So glad to be with you again.
We are thrilled for you to be with us tonight, Lori.
Absolutely.
We are so excited to start seeing the opening of some of our retail businesses, our restaurants, and beginning next week, we're going to start seeing a lot of our attractions be able to open back up. So this is a wonderful time for Richmond tourism and the state tourism as a whole.
Cool. That's nice. So what opens first next week? Is there an order, or they open all at one time?
Well, we are beginning to see a slow opening back of our retail establishments and our restaurants
Right.
with limited hours and limited seating. But beginning next week, our museums, historic attractions could start reopening. So you're going to see Whitehall State Historic Site, Fort Boonesboro, Battle of Richmond's going to be coming a little bit later. But also Deer Run Stables and River Hill Ranch Alpaca Farm, and I believe our vineyard, Schwant Vineyard, they're going to be opening later in the month. So it's just going to be a great time to kind of get everybody back out and to see all the great things that My Richmond has to offer.
Oh, fantastic. Nice.
So, Lori, what kinds of things can people expect during these reopenings? I think it's always nice to give people, because the attractions will be a little bit different. Mm-hmm. So what type of precautions are they taking?
Well, as you know, as the governor worked on his Healthy at Home guidelines, and then he started working on his Healthy at Work guidelines. And all of our attractions, restaurants, retails have taken this extremely seriously. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anyone got to see one of the posts from Whitehall. They were all in their period clothing.
I did.
So all of these different places, they're going to have hand sanitizing stations. They're going to have masks on all of the folks there, and they'll probably have masks that you can, so if you forgot to bring one with you, that will be provided to you to be able to come into the attraction. They're doing cleaning, at a cleaning schedule every day. So they're really taking this completely seriously and making sure that all of our visitors and guests, that their health and safety is taken very seriously.
Okay, cool. And these places also have gift shops. They'll be open, of course, and all that good stuff, right?
They will be open. I think some things will be limited as far as being able to what you can access, but sure. All of them are going to have great things. And one of the things that our state tourism commissioner, Mike Manjett, has talked about, this is a great time to do a staycation. It's a great time for everything that you have in our state that you can go and visit, and make that a priority for your family, is to make this summer a staycation in Kentucky.
Right.
And keep our money locally here in Kentucky and get to see all the great things that we have to offer.
Right. And of course, everything is on your website. Give that website, phone number, and where you're located, Lori.
Sure. Visit richmondky.com is our website, and then our phone number is 859-626-8474, and we're located on a gorgeous historic house on the corner of West Main and Aspen, 531 West Main, and our office is open. We have taken precautions with social distancing. We will have masks on. We will put gloves on and bag up any information you need to make sure there's not that actual contact there.
Sure.
But we're here to welcome everybody to Richmond and help you any way we can.
Cool. That's very good. Hey, Colleen, do you know anything about the history of the Richmond Tourism Visitor Center?
I sure do, but you know who knows it even better than I do?
I do.
Well,
we've got her.
Yes, I'm going to call up Lori for this. Yes. Lori, tell us the history.
Sure. We would love for folks to come by and see us. This house was built in 1927. Mm-hmm. It was built by Brutus Clay, which was Cassius Clay's son. He was minister to Switzerland. He was a businessman here in Richmond, and just an all-around great citizen of Richmond. Very proud to have this home on West Main. We've been doing some research at the Richmond Register, and we found an article that said when they purchased this lot that it was the last great lot on West Main Street.
Nice.
So we take that we're very proud to be able to have this home. After the Clays lived here, then Dr. Cloyd and his family, and then lastly was Mary Lou Salter and her husband, Dr. Salter. But it's just been a great home on West Main Street, and we say we have the best porch on West Main. We love
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Sit on the porch for a little bit.
Yeah, Randy goes sometimes, just has lunch and sit on the porch, wave at people.
We would love to have an episode of Madison County Live on the front porch. We have a little porch talk.
Ooh, we need to do that. Yeah.
I would love to do that. Your home is on my walking route, and every night I just admire what a special place for Richmond, and you have made it just so incredibly welcoming to the community. So
it makes a wonderful impression from folks from out of town, and we're very proud to show it off.
Absolutely.
It sure does. And Lori, you and your staff do a fantastic job at welcoming the guests into our community and giving the information that they need. You just do an outstanding job.
Thank you. David and Lindsay in our office, they're wonderful, and they really have, I say, the gift of gab. They love to be able to talk to folks. And, I said, we get to sell the best thing in the world. We get to sell our city that we live in. And it's a wonderful job, and we're very blessed to have it.
Well, Lori, thank you so much for updating us. We look forward to all of the openings that you shared today. For more information, please contact Richmond, Kentucky Tourism. Lori Tatum, Director of Richmond, Kentucky Tourism, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks, Lori.
All right, folks, we'll be right back.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Now back to the show.
What a great interview. Lori Tatum is a wealth of knowledge.
She sure is. Folks, if you ever have a question about the history of Richmond,
she loves it.
It's just, she's a joy. So thank you very much, Tatum, and Richmond, Kentucky Tourism. So, you know what, Randy, this is a beautiful time of year to get outside, to get some fresh air, and sometimes just enjoy the outside in. So our friends at Berea College Farm Store put up some beautiful offerings this week. I think we're going to splash up a photo of their succulents, which they do an amazing job at that. Folks, you can get those orders. So if you pop on their Facebook page, again, this is Berea College Farm Store. It's very easy. They have a document that you can place your order every week and then schedule your pickup. So it's nice to be able.
Can you tell us, what is a succulent?
Well, it's a type of it's a type of plant.
Okay.
I don't know the species, Randy. And you know I've got 3 in the other room.
But they're very pretty.
They are.
And they're different kinds, and they're usually very small, right?
They are. And you know, I love when you do those.
I make some succulent ribs.
That's right.
Succulent steaks. We need to have maybe Tammy should come on the show and explain.
Listen, even the description that I'm getting ready to read doesn't.
Go ahead. Tell us. I am weighted with bated breath.
It doesn't even do it justice. No, really, I'm not. So, here's what's going to happen. We're really excited to go ahead and announce that Tammy is going to be with us.
Yay!
She can tell us all about succulents.
That's great.
She can definitely put Randy in his place, because he does in a way only that Tammy does.
Well, I know Ryan and his girlfriend Brittany. They have succulents.
I do. I have 3 in the other room.
I know.
In fact, Do I have any additional? No, that's not working. They require very little water, Randy. Very little water.
Maybe that's what I should get.
You should. They're very hard to kill, but they're beautiful.
Very hard to kill.
You'll never get your. I do have several plants.
Yes, I do see. Look at the greenery. I need a plant. I don't have any plants.
But you will not get your horticulture information from me. So we'll hear from Tammy next week. Thank you, Randy Rosen.
I know. So Colleen will yell at me after the show of putting her on the spot for the succulents. I just like that word, succulents.
Well, they're a beautiful species.
Speaking of
yes.
succulents.
Now,
Okay,
how
I've
about
got a very a what?
Let's segue into beautiful species. Oh, maybe we're going two different directions.
Beautiful species.
Okay,
go
ahead.
I was going to talk about the succulent cantaloupe question I had.
Oh,
Salt
that's not.
and pepper on your succulent cantaloupe. Do you like salt and pepper on your cantaloupe?
I do like salt and pepper on I probably prefer it without.
Do you?
Because I think a good cantaloupe just has so much flavor.
See?
On its own. But I do enjoy it without.
God made it better with additives.
Listen, I actually like a little spice.
I do.
So this is going to sound very strange, but
and you also like what?
What? I don't know.
You also like, most people don't know this about Colleen.
Oh gosh. Okay.
She apparently likes Tabasco in her oatmeal.
Yes.
And Randy last week decides, I'm going to try this. Colleen, she's very weird.
Well, I don't just.
I went.
Gosh,
Pop, 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 pop.
Did you put anything else in it?
No, just my oatmeal.
Okay,
and
well.
Maple sugar.
Oh.
It was weird.
That would be weird. Well, what I'm getting ready to tell you, folks, I know you will think it's weird, and I promise you will probably never eat with me.
What else do you put in it then?
So when I make my oatmeal that way, again, I'm more of a savory than a sweet.
Okay.
So when I make my oatmeal that way, I do it more as if I were preparing grits.
Okay.
So I actually do spinach, a little bit of spinach and garlic, salt and pepper and Tabasco. That's how I do
oatmeal.
Yes, that's how I do mine.
I don't think that's any better.
I'm just saying I've never put it in my oatmeal with. So what else did you have in it?
Well, I get those little pre-made things from Kroger, and this was maple brown sugar, and I just put Tabasco in it. So I probably did that wrong.
Probably so. Well,
I'm going,
yes.
How does she eat this? I ate the whole thing.
Listen, you did? Oh, I would not.
Well, I mean, I like Tabasco, but I don't know. Maple brown sugar, it kept tasting. It was weird.
I put Tabasco on cantaloupe too. So.
Is that good?
I enjoy it, but again,
I may try that.
You know where
that might be good.
If you have tried this, if anyone enjoys it, please comment below because Randy will take my recommendations again.
I mean, it was perhaps I didn't know the complete recipe you used.
You have to know the full recipe. You needed the other flavors to marry together to really get the full effect.
And something else good, I want to tell you that you need to be on Twitter, okay? You need to be on Twitter, Colleen. So I discovered something about the no drama llama.
Okay.
I like it when people go out, celebrate their right to petition the government for change. Okay? I agree with that. Well, out in Washington State, they scheduled a petition the government day or something of that nature. And a lady had the idea of, you know what? I'm going to bring my llama to the protest.
Okay.
So I'm following her on Twitter, and I'm going, I wonder how this is going to work out. So everybody embraced the llama. So he has his own little following on Twitter, the No Drama Llama. And everybody was like hugging the llama. I thought that was cute. That's cute. Do we have any llamas around here? Or just alpacas?
We have several beautiful alpaca. I'm not familiar with our llama population though.
Do we?
Again, so many questions this week I wasn't prepared for.
Well, what's the difference between an alpaca and a llama?
They're two completely different animals.
Okay. Didn't know. I don't know. I know a camel's different. But these are things that Randy think about late at night.
Maybe we can have our friends from River Hill Ranch.
Great idea.
And we can talk about
the differences. Alpacas and llamas.
And the amazing tours that they do. And camp for kids and so many different things we'll talk to.
And you know what?
Our friends at River Hill.
If I am thinking about it, that means someone else is thinking about it. Did you know that?
Someone else is thinking too. You know what I'm thinking about?
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about wrapping the show up with the Cain Pole Fishing Report. What do you think?
That's a fantastic idea. Since they're a sponsor of the show.
I think that's a great idea. Folks, thank you for joining us this evening. As always, we appreciate this time that we are able to spend with you.
Right.
Randy, are you ready to roll?
Yes. And don't forget, love your neighbor. Spread hope, love, cheer every day. Go out there, be kind, do something nice for somebody.
Every day.
Every day.
All right. Folks, we'll see you next week.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show. Oh, there he is! There he is! Nice! Bad. Ricky, go get
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's not a big one.
There you go. See, nice.
The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Jason Russell with your Eastern District Fishing Report. Water levels at all of our Army Corps lakes have finally stabilized, with most lakes now holding at or near summer pool. These lakes are now mostly clear with good color. Water temps are in the mid-70s and still somewhat variable with warm daytime temperatures and cooler evenings. We are getting good reports of crappie still being caught at Dewey, Fish Trap, and Yatesville lakes. Early mornings and cloudy days have been the most productive. Large fish are being found on treetops and upper lake structure. Try fishing jigs tipped with minnows or your favorite shad-colored baits. Bass fishing has continued to be good on area lakes, especially Yatesville and Fish Trap. Daily catches are showing good numbers of fish being caught, with quite a few over 15 inch. Soft plastics are still producing good strikes as well as spinnerbaits. With the bass spawn winding down, some larger females are now moving off the banks to deeper cover while the males are guarding fry. Try working deeper brush piles and treetops. Area streams and rivers are also producing good catches of largemouth and spotted bass with the lower water levels. Muskie anglers at Dewey Lake and Tailwater are still having good success. Large trees submerged near the shoreline have been holding fish at slightly deeper depths. The outflows in the tailwater area have been at a good level for fishing and should continue most of this week. Bluegill and red ear sunfish are beginning to spawn. Paintsville, Fish Trap, and Martins Fork Lake are all good locations to fish. Try working the shallow pockets in the backs of lake coves with red worms or wax worms under bobber. Catfish anglers at Dewey and Fish Trap Lakes are continuing to have good success with both channel and blue catfish. Jug fishing cut shad at approximately 8 feet of water are producing the best results. District trout stockings have resumed. Be sure to check out the stocking schedule on our webpage at fw.ky.gov for the latest updates.
I'm Randy at Madison County Live. Be sure to watch our weather radar and forecast every morning at 6:30 Monday through Friday. And we'll post weather updates throughout the weekend. Get notified for all of your good news through our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Just search Madison County Live. While you're there, be sure to hit that follow button right under our cover photo and select See Us First so you can get notified when we put up a new post or video. Thank you for supporting Madison County Live and Good News. We produce, promote, and share happy.
Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page.
The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you are sick yourself. Covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky hotline 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website cdc.gov. Businesses in Madison County are adapting to the use of cloth face coverings in the business setting to protect employees, customers, and the entire community from the spread of coronavirus. This video will demonstrate how to appropriately use a cloth face covering in the workplace. Putting on or donning your cloth face covering. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You may also want to use alcohol-based hand rub. Identify which side of the cloth face covering is the outside and which is the inside. Loop the face covering over your ears, bringing the covering to your nose and mouth. Secure at the ears. Depending on the design of your face covering, you may need to pull down the face covering under your chin and over your nose. While wearing your cloth face covering, do not pull the top of your face covering below your chin. Keep your nose and mouth covered. Do not touch the inside of your face covering. Removing or doffing your cloth face covering. Move to a clean area. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You may also want to use alcohol-based hand rub. Remove the face covering from the ear loops. Avoid touching the inside of the face covering. Store in a clean bag until you are able to launder the face covering. Launder your cloth face covering daily. Thank you for your diligence in using proper face covering guidelines. Stay safe and stay healthy.